Hey there guys, and welcome back. This is Scotsman here, and I've got episode 4 of the Wolves Let's Play series with the LFCMarshall's new summer update. And I'd just like to take a minute to thank everyone for leaving likes and commenting on my videos. It's really good to see that people are getting involved, and believe it or not, my channel has actually grown by about 33% in 2 days, which is absolutely fantastic. If we can keep that going, that'll be absolutely amazing, guys, and it's all down to you. So we're going to kick on and we're going to look at some of the games that we've played from our last one. We played Bradford in the first game of the season away from home, we won 2-0. The Sheffield United, which was a very tough game. The teams that I played at the start of the season have been teams who are the teams that are going to challenge me for the title. So we kick off here with a 3-1 win over Sheffield United away from, at home. We dominated this game from start to finish. We get Ismail here scoring our first goal, with Sacco there getting involved. Sorry about that, guys, my dogs are barking. Anyway, Ismail there getting involved in the play and getting his first goal for the club, which was fantastic. Sacco getting involved there as well with a nice pass through. We'll come back here. Danny Brath as well. Corner from Sacco to Bath, and that was the 2-0. And he also scored a second goal in the second half, with Sacco again at that corner, getting into the near post and Bath making himself a nuisance. And that was a fantastic result to get, especially against Sheffield United. Second game, or the third game of the season against Peterborough, was another tough game. This team is also one of the teams who are going to challenge me for the title. We had Billy Mackay here with the 61st minute goal. We dominated. We only let them have one chance all game, which was good defensively. So with Lewis McLeod here, to Griffiths. Oh, I forgot to mention about McLeod. But look at that for a finish into the top right hand corner. Just quickly, I'll show you. I did make one last sign, which was Lewis McLeod from Rangers, 18-year-old, and I paid 250k. I brought him in just for a midfield cover, and hopefully he'll become a decent player for us. We played Charlton in the Capital One Cup, second round. Amazing result. Charlton being in the Championship as well. Lee Griffiths here with the goal in the 16th minute to make it 1-0. Here we go, Ismail getting involved, back to Hughes, who's the playmaker. Down to Mackay, who plays a lovely through ball to Griffiths, who then puts it past the keeper into the bottom right corner to make it 1-0. Danny Brath as well getting involved with Ismail with the corner. Beats his man in the air and gets the goal. And Gorg here as well. Another corner in, and it's just a rebound straight into the keeper's hands, and that made it 3-0. That was a really good result. Crawley here, we drew 2 each, but Ismail here getting involved with the 44th minute. I was gutted at this game. I mean, we had 22 chances and 11 shots on target, and Crawley only 3 shots on target and scored 2 goals. But Doumbia getting involved from a deep, getting it to Mackay, who plays it out to Ismail, who beats his man very nicely and pumps it into the near post to make it 1-0 to us. I think that made it 1 each, sorry. And then we scored to make it 2-1 with Yaya Sanogo, and it was Mackay getting involved, beating his man, pumping it across the box into Sanogo, who then heads it in off the bar, and that was 2-1. But we drew that game 2 each. That was our first game where we've dropped points. Moved on against Bury, the Johnson's Paint Trophy, first round, which was a lovely 5-0 victory. You want to see a 5-1 victory, which you like to see quite often. We had Billy Mackay here, getting involved in the first minute of play. We had 60% possession in this game, which is fantastic. Mackay getting involved down that right wing, left wing, and he just puts it in past the keeper to make it 1-0. We then go on to his second goal of the game. Down the wing from Bukhari. In a cross goal to Mackay, who finds himself in the 6-yard box and heads it in past the keeper. Lee Griffiths here, on the edge of the box, gets it back to Ib, to Davis, back to Jordan, and Griffiths is there just outside the net, and he gets his first goal, I think. There's the second goal of the game, out to Ricketts. He finds himself in that position again, and he gets his second and his hat-trick of the game. We have Billy Mackay here out to Davis. Just some nice football, getting involved in the defence, making them stumble about, and Griffiths is on cue to score his hat-trick. That was a fantastic result. So far guys, we are 5 games in. We sit in 8th place. We've only played 4, but we've got a game in hand, 2 games in hand on some people. We've not conceded that many. We've scored a fair amount. Lee Griffiths here is the top man for assists, playing up front, which is odd. We're going to jump straight into the game against Stevenage. We have the team fairly well set up here. We will just make some changes. Will Hughes for Doumbia, and we'll put Doumbia in for Davis. And we'll also make sure that Ismail here is playing on that right wing, because he is really, really good and he's very young. He's only going to improve. I think that's us. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. We've got a striker on the bench. Yep, there's Cassidy there. Right, here we go. Stevenage away from home. Difficult game. Not too difficult, but they line up with the flat 4-5-1 to try and crowd out the midfield. Hopefully our playmaker can make use of the space and behind the midfield and try and see if we can get a couple of goals and get the 3 points here. Lee Griffiths here is our top scorer with 7 goals in 6 games. And we'll go into this game just now. So as we kick off, Stevenage in possession of the ball. It's back to the goalkeeper. And hopefully we can retrieve possession pretty quickly, get a hold in the game. Here we go. Ricketts to Mackay, back to Ricketts, back to Jordan, to Hughes, who plays it back out to Jordan, to Doumbia, then gets it back to Hughes again, who's holding the ball up nicely, and it's just back to the defence. Doherty gets involved, out to Ishmael, who loses possession, but he gets it back, and Mackay gets the goal. 1-0, 18 minutes gone, fantastic. Good bit of build-up play there, a lot of passing involved, more or less all the midfield and the wing-backs getting involved in the play, getting that first goal of the game. Let's see if we can get another. Doherty is holding up the ball in defence, not where you really want to be holding it up, but never mind. It goes out to Ishmael on the wing, who is going to pass it down to Hughes, gets it to Doumbia, back to Mackay. It's a nice one-touch football over to Hughes. What a ball! Go on! What a goal! That's stunning. Very, very good goal there from Hughes. Making that run from the central midfield position as a attacking playmaker, making himself available from Doumbia, who can just pick him out, and that's what you want to see your team doing. That's when you know your tactics are working quite well. So we're just after half an hour. So far so good, guys. Looks like we're going to draw close in this half at 2-0 up. There's really not a lot you can complain about that. We played very, very well. The goals scored were really good. The passing involved for the goals was fantastic. So we kick off in the second half, in possession of the ball. Ricketts with the ball down to, I think it was down to Jordan, but it was intercepted by Hills. Here we go, Hennessy gets the ball up to Lee Griffiths, to Mackay, who beats his man. He's chipped the goalkeeper. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Go at the corner here from Will Hughes. Gets it in near post, Barath, and he gets the goal. Makes it 3-0. Brilliant. Away from home as well, this is what you want to see. Making it difficult for the teams around us to keep up. Hopefully this sort of form will continue throughout the season. With Hennessy picking up the loose ball, and come on, get up the pitch. He gets out to Ricketts. Go on. Go on. Come on, Griffith. There we go, what a goal. 4-0. Runs at his defence. Defence don't know what to do. And he's on form now. Hopefully he can continue that and we can get a lot more goals until the end of the season. Hopefully he remains fit. Which is what I'm going to have to worry about because the team is quite small. Oh, we have Bath there just giving the ball away cheaply from a mistimed header. And Charles there punishes us to make it to 4-1. That wasn't great defending, but what can you do? At least we're 4-1 up. I would be gutted to be losing from a goal like that. Ishmael from the corner to Bath. He makes up for it with another goal. He has been very, very good at that near post, and I don't normally score a lot of goals at the near post as well. I do use the near post corner tactic, but I just, for some reason, recently haven't been scoring. But it looks like I've finally managed to utilise that, and that'll get us a couple of goals. Some good save from Hennessy there. Back to Schrute. Charles. That's another goal from Stevenage, makes it 5-2. Damn it. Quite poor defensively there, but like I said, being 5-2 up, you can afford to drop a couple of goals. As much as I don't want to, that's just going to happen. So we've got Stevenage in possession of the ball, just a couple of seconds to go. And that's full time, guys. 5-2. Good result from Wolves there. I'm happy with that. Striker's getting on the score sheet, as well as our attacking playmaker, advanced playmaker, sorry. And Danny Bath there getting man of the match with 2 goals. He was fantastic for us, apart from his missed time header. But never mind. He got us the goals in the end, which is all we're asking. Well done, lads. That was a good result. Moves us up to 3rd place with a game in hand and 2 games in hand against Bristol, who are only a point ahead. Win our next game, we can go top ahead of Preston, and that should be where we'd like to stay all season. But once again, guys, I'd like to thanks for liking my content and subscribing. You won't believe how much it does encourage me to keep going, and I would really appreciate it if you kept doing what you're doing to try and get my channel across to other people. Maybe if you know people who play FM like yourself and want to watch some more stuff on YouTube, then by all means let them see my channel. It will only help this grow, and hopefully we can get a good bunch of people together to get involved in the World season. You can maybe start recommending me some players if you are ahead in the LFCMarshall's update and know some decent players I can go and sign. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. This has been Scotsman, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.